Hey guys, welcome back to Diet Jesus. My name is Maple.
And I'm Arianna.
And today we are watching Better Call Saul. We're on season 2, episode 7.
And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe and then check out our Patreon. We've got full-length watch-alongs as well as early access to future YouTube edits before they go live on the channel.
Well, I drove into the city this morning. Usually I take the train, but I was just such a rush to get some medicine. My son, Freddie, he has epilepsy. He had an attack this morning, but during his fit, he knocked the bottle.
I wonder if this is like his first experience of hustle, of the hustle.
Bought the new medicine with every last nickel in my pocket, and then my car died.
Oh God, that's just.
I know. So, if you can help me, I would be so grateful.
I could come out and check your car for you. You know, maybe it's just a spark plug. I got a box of plugs back in the stockroom.
If you could possibly just spare $5 instead, I'd rather grab a cab than take a chance with my old clunker.
Yeah, $5.
If you can spare it.
Spare change! I'm sorry.
Spare change!
Yeah, okay, sure.
Like, just ask for $5.
Come here. It's a ripoff, just like that bum from last week.
Jimmy.
Every grifter in town knows that this is the spot to come for an easy handout. His story's baloney. He probably doesn't even have a son.
What if you're wrong?
You know what? Sorry to bother you folks. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna...
No. That's $10.
Oh, so we're going to up
Sir,
the...
you're...
And you know what? I'm gonna go back in the stockroom. I'm gonna find those spark plugs. Maybe we'll get your car started for you, okay?
If it were me, I'd say something sassy.
He's looking like he's
Much
going.
for a carton of cools.
$4.
Yeah, give me a carton.
Money first.
Oh, look, money.
There are wolves and sheep in this world, kid. Figure out which one you're gonna be.
I'm the goat from The Witch.
The devil? I'm the goat from The Witch.
Did he leave?
Yeah, because he's a piece of shit.
Or did we just leave?
Yes, because...
And he had money. And that's when Jimmy decided he was going to be a wolf. Oh, and this is kind of where it starts, like what Chuck was talking about, how he was short like $14K.
Dad doesn't care about... He showed him he doesn't care about the money in the till, so if he wants some money, then...
I don't really believe in it, but I get the thought process.
I mean, he's a kid, so, like, if you show him that, then it's like... Although he was more aware that that guy was definitely pulling a scam, then I guess maybe not.
The moment that he didn't want the spark plug and he wanted the cash, I was like, scam.
Don't let me interrupt.
Oh, hey, sorry. You ready? We don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'll get right to it. I regret to inform you that, with the benefit of hindsight, Mr. Ehrmantraut will be amending his original statement a tad. He's decided that he can no longer, in good conscience, claim that the gun found at the scene belonged to Tuco Salamanca.
So whose gun was it?
Who's to say?
Was it your gun, Mr. Ermintrout?
No, he's not saying that.
Can we hear it from Mr. Ermintrout?
The gun wasn't Salamanca's, that's all I can tell you.
You said Salamanca pulled it and pointed it at you.
Well, he didn't.
Why are you changing your story?
Look, there was only one set of prints on the gun, Salamanca's. How's that going to happen if it wasn't his?
That's not really for my client to say now, is it? He's not a forensics expert.
Did Salamanca threaten you, Mr. Ermintrout?
Hey,
We want to put this guy away for years. The gun makes all the difference, you know that.
the gun was not Salamanca's. If you try to introduce it in evidence, Mr. Ehrmantraut will make himself available to the defense, and he will set the record straight.
Did he threaten you or pay you off?
Whoa! Okay, that's it. We're done.
It's a little unfortunate knowing that it probably would have been better if Tuco was just in jail. Because
Yeah.
we wouldn't have had to have seen some things.
Salamanca character. Maniac. I'm talking he had me hog-tied in the desert with a gun to my head. Broke two guys' legs right in front of me. If I hadn't talked him down, he probably would have. I'll spare you the gory details, but it was a deal and a half.
And you're telling me this why?
Don't be too tough on yourself. It's on me. No charge.
You take the next one and bill me.
Oh, dang.
Hey, Jimmy.
Did you tell Howard yet?
I can't really talk right now.
You didn't tell him.
No, and I won't until it's rock solid, like offer letter in hand solid.
When are you going to get that offer letter?
Guessing next Thursday after my interview with the partners.
Yeah, that's just a formality, right?
Basically. I hope. Well, it's not going to be as plush as your deal at Davis and Maine, but they'll make me partner in 2 years. as opposed to somewhere between 5 years and never at HHM.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, and then there's my law school loans. I had to finance the whole thing. I was only making mailroom money. I've got like 15,000 left.
That's still not that bad.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
For what I have for my bachelor's. Man, what a different time to be alive.
I'll see you later, okay?
If you play your cards right. Bye.
Omar, would you be so kind as to take a letter from me? Dearest Clifford. No, that's too much. Dear
The big red dog.
What do you think?
Depends on what the letter is.
That's fine. Treat yourself. My heart is heavy as, it sounds like a medical condition. It is with a heavy heart, okay? It is with a heavy heart that I tender my resignation to Davis and Maine.
Oh, hot dang.
Tender.
Resignation?
Yes, sir. So tender, blah, 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 to Davis and Maine. These have been some of the most professionally satisfying days of my life. What's wrong? You think I'm laying it on too thick?
No, I just didn't realize how unhappy you were here.
Not unhappy, per se.
I had no idea.
It's not your fault.
You worked so hard to get here. And it's so much to give up. I mean, the perks alone.
Yeah, the apartment is, and the car. For the most part, car is pretty sweet.
And the bonus?
Oh, the bonus is a done deal. They already cut me the check. I get to keep the bonus.
Not if you quit. Before a certain term, I think yours is a year, you have to pay the money back.
How much of it's spent? Did you not read your own contract, my guy?
I think it's right.
Yeah, there. That whole letter of resignation thing, that I didn't mean that. Not the word.
That's
incredibly stressed. To be honest, it has been more of an adjustment than I expected here at Davis and Maine. And so I just don't repeat what I said to anyone.
I figured something had to be wrong. I mean, really wrong. You like it here, right?
I love it.
Mum's the word. No problem.
I feel better already. Sometimes you have to say something out loud to hear how crazy it sounds.
Low-key kind of feel like Omar would get in trouble as like the paralegal, like if his like attorney wasn't happy and he's supposed to be the one that's like, what car do you want? What type of desk do you want? Like,
yeah.
He's kind of also acting as like assistant under, eventually probably trying to become a lawyer, fully like on track to partner. And so he's like, wait, why aren't you happy?
What have I done wrong?
What did I do? Like, did I do something to fix that for you?
He's a swaggly.
What is that? The wacky inflatable arm waving?
That's how I dance when no one's watching. Because I just am one of those things.
Goober.
I'm all limbs.
Ooh. Oh, isn't that kind of his color scheme? The green, red, and yellow. Is that
don't
what
know.
he normally wears? I forget what his colors are later on.
I don't know.
What is he thinking?
I don't know. He just got an idea, though.
Can he get fired and keep the bonus, or how does that work?
Oh, I think that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to, like, be a lot. I think you were right, bro. He's so bright and obnoxious. Like, he's, like, straight up just trying to get fired. I love that for him.
Jimmy McGill.
Nice time.
Thanks. All right, let's get started, shall we?
She's so just, like, pencil pusher. I can't. Like, I feel for her, but also, like, how annoying is that girl to somebody who's actually, like, kind of good at their job, and then, like, she's still just up in there.
What are you doing? Hey, Dutch, got a juicer for the office.
Jimmy, it's very loud.
Ryan, come on in.
We have clients out there.
Sure you can. Dude, coming right up.
Jimmy.
Sometimes it gets a little jammed. You just gotta force it. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's funny.
Jesus. Got beat all over him.
Beat stains really bad.
Yeah. I think the only other thing that could be worse would be wine or cherry.
Yeah.
Don Clifford wants his floors clean, limpa.
Dude, I'm from Michigan.
So you don't understand a word I've been saying?
I mean, that's terrible either way, which is the point. But now it's double terrible. Triple terrible.
Frankly, this is not a conversation I ever thought I would have in my professional career. It's been brought to my attention that we have an ongoing situation in the washroom. Someone is not flushing. Once is an accident, maybe even twice, 3 times, that's a pattern.
We're not talking about a number one.
Yes, thank you, Aaron. Now, I'm not here to shame anyone, nor to even want to know who did it, but...
Cliff, it was me.
Jimmy, I just said I didn't want to know.
Hey, we need the water. I read somewhere the Santa Fe watershed is down 2 full inches this year. Every time you flush a toilet, you waste a gallon of water. A gallon! What could be greener than this?
The low-flow toilets, Jimmy. From now on, flush.
Low flow. That's good. Good thinking.
Oh my gosh, he's funny.
He's gonna pick an instrument to play in his office for his cool down time. Accordion.
Is that bagpipes? Is that bagpipes? It is.
Oh no. I know they always make that like hollow, like it sounds like it's decaying.
Yes, it's like a dying goose.
Oh, you can hear this through the door? I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
What do you think you're doing?
I took your advice. I'm blowing off steam.
Blowing off steam?
Yeah, like you and your guitar, you know? I know I don't
It's just
very
like
good, but I'm just learning. I
creepishly humming.
Keep this bag inflated.
Enough! Put that down. Now, I want you in my office.
He's driving him crazy.
You win.
What do I win?
You're fired.
What? Cliff, if this is about the bag...
It's not about the bagpipes. Well, of course it's the bagpipes. It's a bagpipe since they're not flushing in this optical migraine you call a business suit. It's about you keeping your bonus. That's what this is about. Been brushing up in your contract law, haven't you? You want out of here clearly, but you can't just up and quit and expect to keep your bonus. And if I fire you for cause, like I should have done for the TV commercial, again, no bonus. However, if I fire you not for cause, but for being an all-around jackass...
If you think there's been some malfeasance here...
Oh, save it. I can fight you on this, but you're not worth my time. Rather just have you gone.
Sorry you feel that way. I'll just pack up.
First, do me the favor of not treating me like a fool for once. Tell me, how exactly did I mistreat you? What did I do to deserve this kind of behavior? We gave you opportunities, encouraged you to excel. We got you a car, an apartment, hell, that Coco Bolo desk. Do you see a desk like that in here? You never gave this a chance. Why?
Yeah, true.
I tried to make it work. Really, I did. I'm just a square peg.
If you knew that, why did you take the job?
Chuck.
I'm sorry.
Pressure from the world.
How much was the desk?
$7,000.
Oh.
Dang.
I'll write you a check.
Fine, for whatever good that does. Take your desk and get out.
Hey, Cliff, for what it's worth, I think you're a good guy.
For what it's worth, I think you're an asshole.
I mean, I would totally be the same way. Cliff's position.
Yes, I would. Yeah, I would feel the same because it feels personal. It's like, why the f are you doing that? Like, what did I do to you? He's stressed.
He just feels disappointed.
She's smug.
Hey.
Was there even anything in there?
It didn't feel like that, but he just wanted to make the point of not recycling. Oh, dang.
Quit. She should just move away from all of them.
Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Does Howard know you're here?
God, no. I snuck in.
Well, yeah, but make it quick.
Actually, can we talk in the conference room?
Why?
More appropriate. No one's going to need it till 4. I checked. 10 minutes, tops.
Why are you being weird?
After you.
Well, not weird. I just don't understand why it needs to be in the conference room.
What is going on? Spill it.
Yeah, this is a lot of pageantry.
Okay. Schweikert and Coakley will pay your debt to HHM and make you a partner in 2 years, correct?
That's the deal, yes. Why?
Would you entertain a better offer?
From whom?
Oh, okay.
HHM?
From me. I'll make you partner tomorrow. Consider that proof of concept. Wexler McGill.
That's actually a really dope logo.
Together. If Schweiker can pay your debt, so can I. And with my signing bonus, you'll have a clean slate. Sky's the limit. Hey, we're good together. You know that. So what's stopping us? Be our own bosses, build our own future.
Be our own bosses. What about clients?
Mesa Verde just signed with you, didn't they?
It'll be a hard sell to take them with me.
So then there will be another Mesa Verde.
You make it sound easy.
No. You're talking to a guy who lived in the back of a nail salon. Now, this can be a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears, at least at the start.
Oh,
But in
okay.
the end, we'll have a practice that is 100% ours. That's worth it.
I
think you should say it.
Fail, and we end up with nothing.
Say
I want to hear what
It's
she's
a gamble.
saying
It's
first.
a big one. Yeah, but you're betting on yourself. And from where I sit,
But
the
you're
odds are
not
in
just
your
betting
favor.
on
You're
yourself.
an amazing
That's the
lawyer.
issue.
This is your chance to show the world that.
She already really has some issues with the way he conducts himself.
So I'm gonna
Yes,
go to
yeah.
Schweikart. They'll make me partner, and they are a solid, respectable firm. You can't deny
Exactly.
that.
Yeah.
You deserve more than just a lateral move. Bottom line, that's what Schweikart represents. He's just Howard Hamlin by a different name.
You keep talking about me and Schweikart. What about you and Davis and Maine?
It's over. I quit today. No, technically, I got fired.
What happened?
It was mutual and a long time coming. That job was never the right fit for me. This is.
If we're going to be law partners, I need to know one thing.
Yeah.
What kind of lawyer are you going to be? I don't mean what kind of law are you going to practice. I mean,
That's the
are you
big
gonna play it
part.
straight? Or are you going to be colorful?
He's going to be
He's gonna
colorful.
be colorful.
Play it straight,
No.
right down the line. I'm going to dot every I.
She's not going to believe it.
Cross every
Yeah. Call it what it
Cross
is.
every line, literally.
There's no point in me doing this if I can't
that-
be myself.
Yeah.
He's got
he
that in
can.
him.
I
He
try to do
can't.
things someone else's way, it blows up in my face. That's what happened at Davis and Maine. I almost derailed your career, pissed everyone off. I've been trying to be the person someone else wants me to be for I don't know how long. And at first it was Chuck, then it was you, and that's not your fault. That was my choice. But if we're gonna do this, I gotta go into it as me. Colorful, I guess.
Good for him owning it, though.
What do you say?
Her ethics won't allow it.
I don't see why it's so important to you that we work together. I mean, we're already. Why do you need me for this?
I don't need you. I want you.
You've got me.
Yeah.
Just not as a law partner.
It's completely reasonable.
I think that's fair.
Like, even their differences aside, even if that wasn't the case, like, it's completely reasonable.
I'm fine.
He's.
Go on.
He's like kind of hurt, but like at the end of the day, like.
See you later?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough situation, but at the end of the day, like you are not doing everything by the book, and you know that it has bothered her in the past.
3 years. And it's a good amount of space. It's not too much house, you think?
No, not at all.
They're leaving the Playhouse. Isn't that amazing? Kaylee will go crazy for that.
I like the windows.
I know, right? I called a local precinct and asked about crime stats. They're some of the lowest in the city. I got a good vibe from him. Like, they sounded really responsive.
That sounds perfect. If you're happy, I'm happy. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. But
But what?
it's a lot of money.
You don't worry about that. We'll make it happen, whatever the cost.
Mike.
Hey, I'm serious. Not another thought. If you want it, it's yours.
Let's do it. Fantastic. Do you have another hour? We could go down to the office, get the pre-approval in order, all that.
Sounds good. We'll meet you there.
Sure.
Oh, how all the times have changed.
I feel like I can finally breathe.
You're walking there with that pre-order locked and loaded up your gat so you can freaking
I'll follow you.
walk out of there
Car looks good.
house in hand, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pop, for everything.
I'll see you there.
No.
Like, is that part of their driveway too?
I don't know.
Over there? Like, does that go into their backyard? No, that's part of the
Yeah.
driveway. It's like a basketball court.
Oh, very suburban. Dang, back to that guy.
It's dusty.
She a mess.
Is it just him and his desk? With how cheap everything's been so far in this, how much do you think that U-Haul costs?
Sorry, I almost lost you at that light.
No problem.
Are they gonna be able to lift this, just the two of them? Like, that is like not as big as I thought it was gonna be.
What should I do with this?
Dump it on the side of the road.
Just leave it in the U-Haul.
Return the U-Haul.
Oh, no.
This is over and above.
Really?
How about a drink? I know I could use cucumber water for the road.
I'm totally set. Thank you. Get home to my kids. How about you? What are you gonna do now?
Onward and upward. Thanks, Omar.
Hello! You've reached the law offices of James M. McGill, Esquire. Kindly leave.
Be you, dude.
You want to be you? Ooh, is this where we get Saul?
Hi. You've reached the law offices of Jimmy McGill. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
I hate recording the voicemail.
It's the worst.
I love when he gets these little...
Summary judgments? Yes, I've handled 6.
All right, enough about law. We know you're good. We know you know your stuff. Tell us about Kim Wexler.
You started in the mailroom, is that right?
I was there almost, 10 years ago now.
Pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. I like that.
I see you went to UNM Law. Are you from New Mexico?
Not originally. I'm from the Midwest, just a tiny little town barely on the map near the Kansas-Nebraska border. You've never heard of it.
So what brought you here?
Do you know that Kansas has the largest ball of twine?
Yes, we were going to stop there when we moved
One
out
day
here.
I just looked around after my life at who I was and realized if I kept going the way I was going,
Which way was that?
best case, probably married to the guy that ran the town gas station. Maybe cashiering down at the Hinky Dinky.
The Hinky what?
Hinky Dinky. It was our supermarket. I just wanted something else.
What did you want?
More. Well, thank you so much for taking the time, and I will speak to you soon. It was great to meet you, Lynn.
You too.
Perry.
Pleasure, Kim.
Howard.
It's Rich, actually.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm happy to be confused with Howard. He's a damn good-looking man. Don't worry about it. Oh, come on, I'll walk you out.
Interesting shot.
Hi, I'm here to see Jimmy.
He's in a meeting.
A meeting?
Have a seat.
It's your funeral, dude.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Just in the neighborhood.
Oh, and I want a dolly this time.
What kind? Western, Hustler, Pee-wee.
Hey, watch your mouth around the lady.
See, you got your old car back.
Yeah, the kidney people wouldn't take it.
Wow, you finally got your Coco Bolo desk.
Feel like it's a good omen for what's next.
And what's that?
That's a desk? I didn't feel like that was the desk that was in his office.
That's why I was really confused with, like, when they put it there. I was like, it's not what I thought it was.
Went well.
That thing's $7,000.
It's fantastic. I'm really...
That's just wrong.
Whataburger on me.
Have you ever had Whataburger?
It's okay.
Why not?
You were right. It's time for me to be my own boss.
Like, not with
You
Jimmy.
don't think it's a good idea now? Don't tell me you've changed your mind.
No.
Okay, with what?
I'm surprised is all. Hey, I said you're too good for those clowns. I mean, this is, wow. It's great.
Good. To that end, I have a pitch for you. Not Wexler McGill, but Wexler and McGill. We find an office, share the housekeeping cost, the rent, electricity, but I am Kim Wexler, attorney at law, and you are Jimmy McGill, both free to practice as we see fit.
Separate firms under one roof.
We're both headed uptown, so why can't we share a taxi? Do things your way, and I do them mine. We'll have
I mean, that's a
but
pretty
we
solid
aren't each trying to
compromise.
go it alone.
Yeah, it's
Not
very,
partners, solo
very
practitioners together. What do you think?
indicative
like-
of their relationship already. She like wants him around, but like she doesn't want him all the way. You know? Like
Yeah, like she couldn't even say like that they're like
together.
Oh my gosh, yes. Thank
Like-
you. My mouth could not
Yeah.
say the word together there.
Yeah, she just like
Yeah.
doesn't ever like actually like fully claim like her relationship with him.
Yeah.
And so she's like unwilling to like do it in actual like base level partnership, and she's unwilling to actually do it in business partnership.
Yeah. And I think I completely understand why and it's all
Oh,
there.
yeah.
But like I said before, like when he's like super disappointed, it's like one thing. But I feel like what she just brought to him is almost more insulting. But I do think it's a good compromise. Do you know what I mean? Like I do, but I could see how
Yeah.
Jimmy would be like, okay, wait. So it's like you just said, honestly, it's just different wording. It's like she wants him, but she doesn't want him. Colors and all.
Which is a little confusing for me, but it's okay.
And the worst part is like I can't tell if she's necessarily trying to keep it cool. Like I can't tell if she doesn't want him. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't think it's that she doesn't want him. It's like she's almost trying to keep it cool with him because they haven't had that discussion, but it's not, but it is, but it's not. Like she basically was like
she's so undecided.
That's how it feels. It feels like she's very indecisive.
Yeah, she seems indecisive in a lot of areas.
And it feels like, but I can't tell if that indecisiveness is truly about Jimmy or if it's because she doesn't know necessarily where she stands with Jimmy on all things.
I think it's just all things. Because, I mean, like, even her having it's like she wants to, like, play his... It's like how he plays his game in the world of fitting into everybody's box, you know?
Right.
And then he'll, like, step back and really be himself. Whereas, like, she really fits into the box, but she wants to kind of sometimes be the one that doesn't fit into
that is
the
doing
box.
the grift. Yeah.
That's doing the thing.
Yeah.
And so it's like when worlds collide, and I think that they're just incompatible. Like,
yeah. Like,
ultimately, it's just showing that they're incompatible because
she's down to do it for a fun time. He's down to do it for a long time. And that's...
Yeah, and she still wants, like, her security and, like...
Yeah.
Power to not feel tied to his decisions based on the way he actually does things. And,
right. Yeah.
But, like, she wants to still have access to probably, like, that, I don't know. I guess I like that high. Like, since we're talking about, like, the Breaking Bad universe, you know? Like, it's like that's where she sometimes,
it's the
like,
excitement,
gets that
you know,
excitement. Yeah.
She's like, I don't... Yeah. It's just, it's very funny how they do feel both very tied to one, very parallel.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us and watching another episode of Better Call Saul. We will catch you in the next one.
See you guys.
Bye.